So, I shall begin with some words of philosophy, which is essential for understanding why we do everything. Just, I'm not here making any differentiation between scientists and inventors. I see them very equal. Just both are making an invention, something innovative, something new, and as we heard a few days ago here, that every invention is mostly well-known things with something very small but very new. And that very new, we need some way how to build it before to explore. If we cannot build this new thing, we can't explore anything. Science, at least in physics, is unimaginable without a good mechanical workshop. If you have no workshop, it's no science after short. You know, in social sciences are used similar pyramids and thoughts that which are on the top, which are on the bottom. It seems like obvious that physics and science at all, it's probably the top, we think, but if we see that if someone is stealing instrumentation, then where we are found ourselves, in the bottom or in the top. Just we are heavily dependent on the technologies. And technologies, I understand, that in a most wider meaning, just from measurement technologies, computer technologies, processing and fabrication technologies, and so on. For example, it's one brilliant man which says that he invented a helicopter, he invented a dynamite, he invented a parachute, and many, many, many more things. It's Da Vinci. But somehow he not built them. Why? He hadn't the technologies. He wasn't able to produce, say, a helicopter screw, or helicopter engine, or some chemistry for the dynamite, or materials for parachute, and so on. Okay, now if we analyze 1998, only a few years ago, practically every institute in a university system, in other scientific structures, had their own mechanical workshop. Better, worse, at least in the university system, all the institutes had one of the most brilliant mechanical workshops. Only 10 years later, practically none had. That just evaporated. It was a series of wrong economy steps. Oh, you are making only 3 units in a month. Oh no, we can economize our salary fund. Oh, we see there is no man which is working on the turning bench. Bring this turning bench in this crate. And somehow no one was able to stop that series of decisions. Okay, so now we have a potential to a little bit renew that, and one of the first things which very thanks to the investors, Silometals, who helped to choose, make the right choices. Just now we have a very good turning bench until there's 72 centimeters, so we can produce quite large vacuum chambers or details for the mirrors for astronomers, and of course small things too. We have a quite good ringing bench until the 1.35 meters, so we can build a quite impressive astronomical mirrors, for example, or another details. We have a bandsaw, so we can cut the elbows for the vacuum systems in the right angle, in the 45 angle. We have a plasma cutter, which solves practically every cutting problem in the metal. We have an argon TIG welder, which as you know, that the vacuum system you cannot weld with electrodes because it's always porous, and TIG is only way how to produce the vacuum systems or repair them.
15 minutes. 15 minutes.
Okay, then it's sand jet, vacuum coating. Very soon we shall be able to make mirrors. That's heavyweight. In this institute we have no place for such big machines. I shall show them a little bit later. So we found a good place with quite large square meters in under the roof of Astronomy Institute, and there is going works to install them now. About the lightweight machineries, we have a new kind of the soldering of electronic circuits. You know that everyone and everywhere have been shifted to the SMD techniques, and that's not available for normal soldering hammer. Just it's specific, and we have now. We have evolved different kind of PCB technologies, so we are capable to make a quite sophisticated and small PCB plates. We have first hands-on experience about 3D processing. In the second floor, some guys are experimenting with 3D plastic printing. My unit is capable for 3D grinding and laser cutting, thanks to Jan Sounds. Now we have a precision drilling machine. We have something quite new for this building. It's turbo vacuum pumps and ion vacuum pumps, which of course we have seen everyone, but just it's so expensive that we hadn't resources to exploit them. Now we have hands-on ion beam technologies from Gribam until this ion injection machine. And we have some new things in modeling too, which will be shown a little bit later. Here. So, about the modeling, you know that every experiment must be modeled before to make something in the steel. So, in electronics it's spitzer. When we make electronic PCB plates, it's free PCB and sprint layout. While we haven't the choices which is better, both are good, but somehow every man likes other better. We should somehow synchronize, let in the house only one program is used, not two. SIM-ion, it's something very new for us, however it's very old program. Solid Edge is a wonderful modeling program and drawing program. Maxwell Unsoft is wonderful for microwave and radio frequency modeling. Now it's last month's new thing, it's Lisa Fair. It's just, I would say it's a GNU licensed analog to ANSYS. Just all the physical process fair, so you can do very much about that. Mach 3 is a program of driving the 3D machines, and now thanks to this program, for example, Baldwin astronomers are driving the telescope after the stars, so that's thanks to Jan Sons. He helped to put the first hands on. Now we are new in the MatCAD, what is absolutely powerful program, and so on and so on and so on. It's news about the measuring methods too, such Picotech is something wonderful because it's a computer attachable oscilloscope which are able to catch just a 0.4 picoseconds long pulses, measure their spectral characteristics, absolutely all, digital filtering and so on and so on. Frequency comb, what is Jan Salon's the main input in our life. It's absolutely precise tool for time interval reference standard. Our negative ion machinery, which allows to measure electron affinity to negative ions and positive too. Some spectral measuring machinery upgrade what now higher subsets have a possibility to measure in a wider range and be more precise. Then probably it's not the instrument, however, every premises instrument too, we shall have in very soon future the clean room, which is very powerful instrument for many things. Now we are going in the nearest date will be ended our institute water input reconstruction, which was in a very tearful condition, and now it will be substituted with nice stainless steel system. We helped to renovate the Balduin Observatory tower's cupola, which was partially crushed and rain was coming through, so we just glue it in with glass wool and glass textile and epoxy, and now it's standard the winter without of any problems, so we are quite happy and hope that too. Then this mechanically service center, what we are hoping to give a birth in the Balduin. So even in that meaning we are, yeah. So we hope that now sprockets will not plunge between them, but will rotate very as oiled. So, but there are some potential dangers for the future. Will we have the people which will work with that machinery after a year, after 10 years? It's unknown. But to have those people, we need to not lose those which already have learned how to do that. And that's depending on salaries, and about the salaries we have a just very foggy future, what everyone is scared. So, to avoid the losing of people is main goal now. But if I have a few minutes more,
yes, 3.
it's very fine. I want to show some little bit, you know, nothing is better than pictures.
Picture and movie.
Pictures and movie,
Anime.
yes. So, the sewing machine, drilling machine, electronically controlled, our this grinding machine, our negative ion exploration machine, our high frequency inductor heater, which is working on a crystal growing machine. Our hot air soldering station, our picoscope, our plasma cutter, our nano particle measuring counting device. That's a little bit older technology, but it's very essential to this institute too. The glass blower, our turning bench. Here is the works to unload them. Many 7 tons units. It's not a simple activity. Oh, it's okay. I hope you have got a clear insight what we are doing and what we hope.